Hi, welcome back to Martial Mobility. My name is Coach Moore, a certified martial arts and fitness instructor. And today's video, we're just gonna go over a crash course on the boxing stance. That way you can at least get started with using the pendulum drills, also known as the ball and string drills. We're not gonna get too much into the science of it, just some of the small details. That way you can at least stand up like a boxer and exercise in the boxing stance so that you can better develop a true boxing position. So the boxing position is performed from a bladed stance. Bladed stance meaning to the side. So if you're not familiar with that term, bladed stance would be pretty much the same stance you do when you're riding a skateboard. So when you're riding a skateboard, you have no choice but to be in a bladed position. There are two main angles that we fire from in the boxing position. These two angles are known as orthodox and southpaw. Now, the boxing stance is always going to be the same, but when we're looking at orthodox and southpaw, it's just a mirrored view. So orthodox meaning the left foot and left fist is at the lead, and southpaw meaning the right foot and right fist is at the lead. Now, getting into some of the performance key points of the boxing stance, there's some things you're going to want to always keep in mind when in the boxing position. And these things are: keep your chin tucked, guard up, ready to guard your grill down to your waist and everything in between. Shoulders slightly shrugged, that way you can protect against any type of hooking motion. Knees bent, the weight of your body on the balls of your feet. And with that also comes, you're going to want to have your heels slightly lifted off the ground. Just a little bit, enough to slide a little debit card underneath. That way when the weight of your body is resting on the balls of your feet, you have the ability to pivot a lot easier. And that's pretty much it. So if you can follow these few different key points, then as long as you work on the pendulum drills, then you'll naturally start developing a better boxing stance. And with time, it's going to take some time. You're not going to get it overnight. But through the pendulum drills and following these few different key points, then eventually you'll be able to get there. Hey, welcome back to Martial Mobility. My name is Coach Moore, certified martial arts and fitness instructor. And today's video, we're going to go over the Muay Thai stance. Now, just like the boxing video, we're not going to really get into the science of Muay Thai. My main focus is just to get you to understand what the Muay Thai stance looks like. That way you can assume the position so that you can perform the exercises associated with the pendulum drills, also known as the ball and string drills. So without further ado, let's get into the Muay Thai stance. So the Muay Thai stance, unlike the boxing stance, the Muay Thai stance is not performed at a bladed position. So this one is just going to be straight up. So in boxing, we have the torso facing away from the opponent, or you can also think of the anterior surface of the pelvis, the front of the pelvis, facing away from the opponent. And in Muay Thai, the torso and the pelvis will be facing the opponent. So this is a straight up position. Unlike boxing, so boxing, we're more in a crouched position. In Muay Thai, you're standing straight up for the most part. There's still always going to be a little bit of some bend in the knees, but those are some of the main differences between boxing and Muay Thai. So boxing, that was going to be bladed and crouched. Muay Thai is going to be straight forward and straight up. Muay Thai does have a southpaw and orthodox form. So same thing with boxing. Southpaw means the right foot and the right fist is taking the lead. Orthodox meaning the left foot and left fist is taking the lead. You're going to want to keep your spine pretty much straight for this, but sometimes some people, they kind of crouch a little bit more. In Muay Thai, there's a lot more strikes you can do, so this one's a little bit more harder to quantify. So that's why I just have the picture up here for you. You're still going to be pivoting on the balls of your feet, so the body weight will be on the balls of the foot. Heels will be slightly lifted, just enough to slide a little baseball card or a few sheets of paper underneath. That way when you need to pivot, you can. And that's pretty much it. So again, we're not really getting into the science of it for this. I just want you to know what the Muay Thai stance looks like. That way we can start incorporating some of the exercises involved with the lower body through Muay Thai strikes. So again, thanks for watching, and in the next video, we'll cover the horse stance. Hey, welcome back to Martial Mobility. My name is Coach Moore, and in today's video, we're just gonna be covering the horse stance. The horse stance gets its name from looking like you're riding a horse. So you can either have the hands chambered up against the rib cage, like we see in the photo here, or you can have the hands extended outward. Now here in America, in the Western world, usually if we see the hands extended outward, this movement is sometimes referred to as the chopper style squat. I believe the oldest name for it is the horse stance, and it comes from different types of ancient kung fus. I'm not exactly sure where, but you'll have more luck typing it in as the horse stance. Now, coming from a physical therapist point of view, the horse stance has a lot of value because unlike boxing and Muay Thai, you don't have to worry about training in orthodox and southpaw. So whatever you do one time in the horse stance, you pretty much got it figured out because everything on the left is done on the right. The feet are placed right there, a little bit greater than shoulder width apart. And the more you practice this stance, the stronger your legs will get, stronger your core will get, and even the stronger your focus will get. So from a medicinal point of view, the horse stance is very valuable. However, from a combat point of view, I don't really like to focus too much on it or even refer to it as a fighting stance. I look at it more as a strengthening stance. So the reason we incorporate the horse stance here in Martial Mobility is for more of its medicinal, its strengthening purposes, and its ability to increase balance. And the more we practice in the horse stance, it inadvertently makes us better in the boxing stance than the Muay Thai stance, which all transition into a hybrid stance, a living fighting stance. So that's pretty much it for the horse stance. Not really a lot going on here. It's an easy stance to do. It seems like a boring stance, but if you take the time to practice the horse stance, whether you're watching TV, maybe you'll do it in between commercials or whatever, it does have a lot of value that'll help you out in more advanced levels of martial arts as you progress.